We are a few miles east of Rush City on a newly acquired property which runs along the St. Croix River that the DNR received from the Trust for Public Land. This donation to the DNR is 729 acres. It will become part of the Chengwatana State Forest. This size of acquisition is pretty uncommon. It ties in the public ownership from the Wisconsin-Minnesota border up by St. Croix State Forest, all the way down to tying into the Wild River State Park and O'Brien State Park. This is a key acquisition to keep it in its natural state. This has been 3 years in the making, and we're very pleased to get to this point to add this property to the Chengwatana State Forest.